All right, going back to the charts, another part, I was still asking you what makes a failure swing? What makes a failure swing? You can pause the video if you don't know what makes a failure swing. You can pause it. We have this high right here. We have this high right here. We have this high right here. Previous day high, previous session high, Asia, previous session high, London. Okay? What makes a failure swing? This high and this high and this high. This high is a failure swing to this high, and this high is a failure swing to this high. This high is a failure swing to this high. So all these are failure swings. They are failure swings. What do they have? They have liquidity above them. They have liquidity above them. All right. Let me not finish another time for you. I'm going to break down how I got this trade right here, this very minute. I'm expecting a swing to form. How do swing formations form? Let me zoom in. How do swing formations form? A swing is composed of three candles. Composed of three candles. Candle number one, which has to be taken out. Candle number two, taking out the previous candle. Candle number three, supporting the idea of candle number two by not taking it out, supporting its idea of the direction they are heading towards. Is that okay? This is candle number one. This is candle number two. This is candle number three. That's a swing formation. That's a swing formation. And that's what I want to see at this exact time, in the right moment, at the right place. What makes this a right place? We have a failure swing, we have an order block. That's the right place. The right time, it's New York time. Am I clear? It's New York time. It's New York time. Liquidity provided London lows, which they have to take out the sell side liquidity to continue above, to take those sell stops above and drain out the people. You know, why would that happen? You see these failure swings, they act like a magnet in price. They attract price so much. They attract price so much. You have to have a clear draw on liquidity. A clear draw is composed of failure swings. And you have a swing formation forming right here at the exact time. This is New York Open. Okay. Candle number two has to take out candle number one. How do we know that it is supporting the idea? This is a 1 hour time frame. We go to the 1 minute. After each closing above candle number two. After this candle closing above candle number two. Am I clear on that? Let's say today 5 minutes. Now the work is messy. Let me pause a little so that. All right. We have reached to the 5 minute time frame. the 5 minute time frame. On to reaching the 5 minute time frame, this is the London low we marked out on the higher time frame, which is the intermediate time frame, which is the 1 hour. Now this is the failure swing we talked about on the 1 hour. These are the failure swings we have on the sell side of the curve. So we are going into the market maker buy model. This is the original consolidation, the low risk buy, the first stage accumulation, second stage distribution. Are we together? Update draw on liquidity. So yes, this is ICT. This is for ICT traders basically who are struggling with ICT. So what I want is this 7 candle to close above. This is, remember, that is candle number 2. Candle number 2. Candle number 1 was swept out. Candle number 2 has to shift structure or make a change in the state of delivery, whatever it has done. Now, for me, the shift structure, I needed the candle to close. Let's mark this out as the shift. Now you're going to say, hey, Anta, why didn't you mark out this high? Yeah, and this high. When I want the market to make the shift, I always follow when there are a lot of highs like that, and I want to be sure the market is breaking above. I want it to break some consecutive. Are we together? It has broken consecutive highs right there. I want to make sure of that, not just breaking this last one. Hope I'm good with that. Why I've marked there. This has the shift. There's this high, and there's this one. This would have been my shift basically, but I use this as a change in the state of delivery. My array buys would have been caught right there. Array buys would have been caught right there. Because in trading ICT, you can know a lot of things. A lot of things are there to know. Before even the shift happening, you can know. You can know this is a market maker buy model on the 50 seconds time frame. The market maker buy model, it's complete right here. So this candle closed right here, candle number 2. Now candle number 3 is coming in. Candle number 3 is coming in. Candle number 3, when candle number 3 is coming in, you can see the structure we are having. Are we together? The structure we are having. I don't even care about news. I don't really care, because news has to respect. News is just volatility added into the market, and it has to respect your strategy. At least it has to. It has to. The first thing I do when I have the shift, I mark out the OTE. I mark out the OTE. Remember, price has not yet reached there. Let's assume it's not there. You mark out your OTE. Are we together? You mark out your OTE. After marking out your OTE, time is pushing me so hard. Time. Actually, this is not financial advice. I want to make that clear. It's not financial advice to anyone. It's just, I'm just showing you the concepts. It's up to you to do with it whatever you want. But it's not financial advice. Alright, you mark out your OTE. After you mark it out, you can remove this. Are we together? Once I have the shift, I have an OTE to rely on. When this price leg why I use the OTE. When this price leg, there is no specific, like PDRA to focus on, or I'm not sure of which PDRA will attract price. When I'm not sure, when I'm sure, I use that PDRA. When it's not there, I use the OTE. I use the OTE. Yeah, I have the shift, I have the purge into the OTE. So my position is going to be right here because candle number three opened right here. This is the 8 candle. Remember, 7 is candle number 2, 6 is candle number 1. We are forming a swing position. Candle number 2 made the shift by closing above candle number 1. Here, is that clear? And we don't only have one high that was broken. We have some consecutive highs that can show us that this is a real shift of market structure. Added on that, we put our OTE. Am I clear? We just put our OTE. This is a failure swing, of course, but let's use the OTE because with ICT you can have a lot of checklists to do. That's what I know. You can have a lot of checklists. A right move comes out together. Now, yes, you can put your stop on this low, but that's way big for me. As I use the OTE, I can tend to use like something like 15 there, below the OTE, because I don't expect market to violate this guy. This guy can hold the market like crazy. I use him almost 80% of my strategy. I use that guy, and he has to be respected. I target my draw on liquidity, which is the previous day high. Now this is Asia. This is how we get the buys, guys. This is how we enjoy some profits from the market. It's not hard, it's not complicated, it just has rules. The ones which I have not mentioned, you can inbox me. If you want to learn this concept, I'm available. So we covered over 161 pips in that trade with the risk of 15 pips, which makes it like 1 to over, which are, this is, let me see, that is risk to reward ratio 10.42 RR. 10R. We got 10.42 R on that trade. That is 10R, guys. 10R. Just to that high. You are in the week of that daily candle. So I'm going to stop there. Thanks for watching. On to the next one. Guys, I'm looking forward to making these videos. If you like, subscribe. Anything, you can put the questions regarding this. I will answer. Thanks. On to the next one.